here, but this will shock no one who knows me. I am a Hufflepuff, so that makes 3 in this chat.
Sorry. See.
Let's see what else I got here. I may have just figured all of this out in the last hour. My Patronus is a Nibelung cat. Does that sounds like a thing? Like, we're just gonna say cat. Let's just say a cat. My wand is a laurel wood with a dragon core, 14.25 inch, and it says that it has some rigid flexibility. And my you're gonna have to say this American school for me.
Ilvermorny.
My Ilvermorny house is apparently I'm a Thunderbird. Go Thunderbirds!
Nice.
Go Thunderbirds. Oh my God!
You're helping us to outnumber somebody.
Introduce you to the American school.
I need a moment though. Sam, how long is your wand again?
It's 12.75 inches.
Matt, that is embarrassing. Long.
I wasn't going to say anything to you.
Right? No one else was going to call me out. TC was like, hey, Sam.
No, you know what it was? I couldn't remember, and I was trying to figure it out. That is a very long wand.
The whole wand measuring going on right now.
Listen, that's the first time I've ever heard that. So,
so if anybody who is listening wants to tell us that their wand is longer, we would love to know that.
Yeah.
Or if you have a shorter wand, because Mel has a tiny one.
We appreciate shorter wands, don't we, Mel?
We do.
Raj says, nice wand.
By the way, it comes up on the screen for me. You don't see it on the screen?
Well, she means for the audio version of this that'll eventually get released.
I did say that.
I'm sorry. This
is absolutely not our first time. What was the cat that you said your Patronus was?
Okay, so I'm going to spell this. Nibelung?
Yeah, I need a visual.
Nebelung. Ooh, there's a nice little rhyme scheme to spelling that thing out.
Oh, he's so pretty.
Jeremy, I am with you on that one. And yes, he said he's been told it's not the length of wand that matters, but how you use it. And I'm okay with that.
Okay, I don't know if anybody else is looking up this absolutely gorgeous cat.
I'm trying to show it, and I'm looking like a dork doing it. So it's very pretty.
It's really pretty. If our resident Gryffindor is listening, fuzzy like yours.
Oh, okay.
Very, very fuzzy and very smart, intelligent face. It's really a beautiful cat.
Like gray Maine Coon.
Yeah, beautiful.
All right, so ladies, gentlemen, it is topic time. And before Sam intros the topic, I have to tell you, I actually went back and checked because I could not believe we have never discussed these two.
I am glad you checked because I wasn't sure.
I was like, how? We've been going too long to have never done these two? Yeah, no.
My husband asked me what the topic was, and I told him this was like an hour ago, and he was like, "Really?"
I checked too. It's
okay, all right.
It seems like a topic that is obvious.
Like the first episode, obvious.
Yeah.
But we wanted to save it for the 100th because we like doing things like Mrs. Fig and McGonagall. But today we shall be discussing Harry.
Hold on
and
1 second.
Draco.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Cybernetic Tiger has joined. Her wand is longer than yours too, Sam.
13.25. Cybernetic Tiger, I'm going to say this in a way that I want you to appreciate. How you doing?
All right.
I feel victimized.
Jeremy said it's not the size of the wand, it's how you use it, Sam, and yours is powerful and long-lasting.
There you go.
Yes. I know which spells to do with it.
Right. So what was our topic?
Right,
Because
so our topic is one side.
Our topic is Harry and Draco. Everyone stop laughing. Our topic is Harry and Draco.
Wow.
So
After way too long.
So there's a thing that we talked about when we were planning this live stream, and well, first of all, there you go, Sam. Raj says if it makes you feel better, his is only
Thank
8
you,
inches.
Raj. Raj's
You've
one
got
is
a
only
pretty
8 inches. I appreciate
you have a pretty interactive chat, and I know that we talked about this while your favorite hosts are doing this episode. Eventually we're going to get to Tinder profiles, and we would love to invite everybody who's watching to write their own Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy Tinder profiles, and we'll read them. I will save them. I'll save them for when we get to
okay.
when we get to the Tinder profiles part. But start submitting them now so we have them.
Jeremy and I will be taking
Jeremy's
his
one
one
has rigid
offline.
flexibility too.
Yeah, that's what mine
What
is.
does
Yeah.
rigid flexibility mean? That's oxymoron.
It means it is straight and hard, but hits
got a
various
curve.
spots well.
It's gonna Kirk, get the heck out of here.
Wow, that just took a turn. All right. Focus, women. Focus. Here we go.
Harry and Draco, do
We
you
are
want to start at 11
professionals.
or 17?
Well, you know what? To be honest, I think we need to start at 17 with all this wand talk. But let's start at 11.
So the first time, let's do some factoids. The first time they meet is getting their robes fitted. Draco is, what's the word I'm looking for? An asshole.
Yep.
The next time they see each other, they're getting to school, and Draco is, what's the word I'm looking for? An asshole. And repeat for 7 years. There we go.
To be fair, he's a brat. Then he's an asshole.
Okay.
Sure. So thanks for joining us on this live. I think we're done here. Yeah? That's all. He's a brat and then he's an asshole.
What I find interesting, if we're going to talk about Harry and Draco's actual book level relationship, we'll delve into fan fiction at some point for a brief moment. But
no, we will not.
Okay, only I will. Only I will.
That is a dark and dangerous place.
What I think is the most interesting thing about their relationship is I feel like Draco is the epitome of I am so jealous of you that I can't see straight. So he goes from being a brat and a prejudiced kid to finding out who Harry is. Harry rejects his friendship, and he spends the next 6 years jealous as hell of this boy. Like, it's insane. That's a long time to be jealous of somebody.
Well, it's normal school time, but you also have to add in not just he's the chosen one, but all the teachers like them and let him get away with stuff. He's got actual friends, not followers. He's, regardless of what Snape may say, he's not an attention-seeking jerk. He's just a generally nice, dorky kid. And he's really, really lucky. So Draco has, like, if he was only mildly jealous at first, you can only imagine that it was reinforced every year and doubled.
Yeah.
Let me ask a very weird hypothetical question.
Perfect place to ask this.
Yes. Let's assume that Voldemort decides that it's Neville, not Harry Potter, all those years ago. And Harry grows up in the wizard world with his parents both alive. Do you think that has any effect on his relationship with Draco at all? Or do you think that they would still be basically absolute enemies towards each other?
No, because Harry would be brunette Draco. He would have been spoiled. He would have been spoiled rotten. He was the son of a family that created Sleekeasy plus a bunch of other stuff. So he's got this family legacy. And his muggle-born mother wouldn't have mattered as much. And he would have been just as proud of her as Draco was of his lineage. So I don't think they would have been friends, but they would have been in that, you know, when you see on TV shows, the two rich women who go to lunch all the time, but they hate each other?
Yeah.
That's what I think they would have been.
Every dinner between Kirsten and Julie Cooper on the OC. Like,
yeah.
See, I slightly disagree with Mel. I think, first of all, I think Lily would have tempered Harry's spoiled rottenness. I don't think he would have been as bad as Draco. Yes, he would have been spoiled. I'm not saying he wouldn't have been. I also don't think he would be as bad as Draco ended up being. But regardless, they would have been enemies, because with those two parents, Harry would still have ended up in Gryffindor. And so by school rules, they would have been enemies. But I don't think they would have been such passionate enemies. It would have been much more of a fleeting, oh, Gryffindor suck, as opposed to Harry sucks.
Well, and it probably would have also been that, like Voldemort choosing the Potters made Harry a main character in a story, versus otherwise he would have just been like any extra in a teen flick. You know what I mean? Like, he was just, because at the end of the day, like, Harry's kind of a mediocre wizard with just like a couple really strong skill sets, right? Like, so he would have just been kind of this person who was there, like, who played really good Quidditch. I said
they would have grown up to be frenemies. Yeah. Because they would have just been two kids who grew up in the same circles and had this like unbalanced rivalry.
See, I don't think they would have grown up in the same circles, because I don't think the Malfoys would have associated with the Potters, regardless of the money, because of Lily.
Oh, no. See, I think Lucius is, if nothing else, an opportunist. And he's going to fake a friendship with whoever is in power to make sure they stay in power.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's assume that Voldemort still dies going after Neville, and Neville becomes the boy who lived. Like, it became very clear that while people knew what the Malfoys had done, that he was definitely on a, like, I'm not such a bad guy campaign for like the 9 years after Voldemort disappeared. And I'm sure he would have intentionally rubbed elbows with someone like the Potters to prove how not a Death Eater he is.
And I don't think he would have done the Weasleys. I really don't. Like, Lucius was never going to befriend the Weasleys.
No.
But the Potters had that social status, social respect, and the money for him to be cordial in the hallways, and we're having a large ball your family should attend. I'm not saying they're having dinner parties together, because no.
It makes me actually wonder if Harry and Ron would end up friends.
Yeah,
or if Ron would look at the Weasleys the same way that the Malfoys look at the Weasleys.
No, I thought of that too, but I want to come back to that because Sam was going to say something on the Harry Draco before we.
I think there would still be some tension, because I think there is a very important part of Harry that the fandom refers to lovingly as Sassy Harry. And I think that Sassy Harry would be the same. Like, that doesn't come from his upbringing. That's him. So with that kind of sass and Draco's cockiness, they still would have butt heads for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's a good question, because I love the what ifs of Neville getting it over Harry.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But you know what? To go back to, would Harry and Ron have been friends? That is a big question mark. And it's not a money thing. I think it really depends, I think, on Harry's role in the Gryffindor world. Because I think he would still have ended up being a Quidditch star. He still would have had that natural